Hey guys, sorry I've been away, I've just been sick for a while. As you'll probably hear throughout the video if I start coughing. But I'm doing well. Been on a creative overdrive lately, which has been a lot of fun. I find that it's so much easier to create an environment when you've already got the parts handy. I made a lot of oceanic props, seaweed, other underwater plants, building blocks for building underwater buildings. Yeah, it's quite the process. But besides that, I've also been getting into Pokemon again. Not playing the games, but watching the anime. Man, when I was a kid, I really missed out on a lot of things. But then again, back when I was a kid, I probably wouldn't have been able to play the games properly. I believe people would think that it's very odd that the first Pokemon game I ever played was Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness for the GameCube. Yeah. That game was definitely a lot of fun. It certainly was different. But I really liked the darker story and the darker concept. But what I really like is the fan-made adaptation, Pokemon XG Next Generation. That was so great. I got to play it before. It really is cool that they add in a whole lot more Pokemon for you to catch. And they add a whole lot better Shadow Pokemon to add in. The only thing that I don't like is that they don't have the battle simulations for some reason. I liked the battle simulations. I'm kind of disappointed that they decided not to add that into the game. But yeah, I really do enjoy the Pokemon generations up to the Hoenn region. Lots of people say that the Hoenn region is the best region of all time, and I can say that I don't blame them for thinking that. And I can see why they would think that. The Hoenn region has a lot of great Pokemon. Salamence, Absol, all the starters are fantastic. Sceptile is definitely one of my top favorite fully evolved starters. A grass type like that is truly amazing. As I said before though, still to this day, my top favorite starter of all time is Snivy, because it evolves into the Royal Snake Superior. And Snivy looks great by itself too, and has a great, cool-headed and serious personality. And a bit relaxed as well. I mean, I like to think of the Snivy that I get in the games as a very relaxed Pokemon who likes to battle but also likes to take it easy. I really do think that Superior is still my #1 favorite grass type. Most of my favorite Pokemon are actually from the Sinnoh region. Yeah, I like a lot of Pokemon from the Sinnoh region. In my opinion, the Sinnoh region also has the best legendaries. It also has my top favorite legendary of all time, Dialga. My favorite mythical Pokemon, though, it has to be Mew. Mew is not only adorable, it's super strong, capable of learning virtually any kind of move. Yeah, and it just looks so cute and pink and makes adorable little sounds. Pokemon does offer me a lot of inspiration. Sometimes when I'm thinking of elemental attacks for my fantasy worlds, I like to get inspiration from Pokemon attacks. Like the grass type moves are good ideas for attacks for the nature element. And ground and rock type moves are good ideas for attacks from the earth element. And for magical attacks, fairy type and psychic type, dark type and ghost type moves. Inspiration can go from a lot of places. I get inspiration for a lot of things, like my fan-made Legend of Spyro stories. In the Legend of Spyro, I always thought of the fear element as special. I mean, it seems more like an emotion element. I would think that emotion elements are not elements that a dragon is born with, but instead something that they unleash or unlock after feeling very intense emotions and very stressful and traumatic moments. I expressed my ideas on a group in Discord once, and they really liked it. There really are lots of games out there that are really great, that are just a lot of fun to play, just to escape from stress and stuff. But people really need to realize that they've got to be careful with their video game playing. I honestly have a very bad feeling that there are some games out there that are specifically designed to be addictive, and that's really bad. If I ever design a game, I would design them with anti-addiction features. Like, if the gamer plays the game for a certain amount of time during the day, like if they play the game for 3 hours a day, the game will automatically shut down and will only be able to be played again by the next day. It is important that game companies make money, but it's more important that game companies encourage their players to be healthy. Besides, you wouldn't want the fans to be happy with just one game. Sorry. Game companies would not want fans to be happy with just one game. They would need to make multiple games for the gamers to be happy. I still do not understand why the Pokemon game doesn't realize how great remakes of their old games would be for their grown adult fans, who actually have the money to pay for the games that they create. What I'm really looking for is a remake of Pokemon Black and White, like Pokemon Pitch Black and Pokemon Pure White. That's really what I'm looking for, not another sequel like Pokemon Black 2 and White 2. That really ruined it for me. Well, we really needed Black and White remakes, not Black and White sequels like Black 3 and White 3. What we also need is another remake of another Mystery Dungeon game. Pokemon Explorers of Sky is one of the best Mystery Dungeon games I ever played. We really need a remake of that game. Like maybe Explorers of the Universe. Something like that. With all the same things as Pokemon Explorers of Sky and so much more. I really gotta say, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Rescue Team DX was one of the best ideas that the Pokemon Company ever came up with. If only they could keep being smart like that. Something else I really want. I wasn't really happy with the idea of Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee. I really want a real remake of the Kanto region games, ones that are so similar to the originals. Like Pokemon Fire Red was one of the best Pokemon games I've ever played. If they could make a remake of that for the Switch, that would be great. We could have it for lots of connectivity from Pokemon Home, so I can get my Pokemon Dream Team. I don't know about you guys, but I always thought that Pikachu is a great Pokemon, and it's fun to have Pikachu in my Fire Red team just for, story's sake. But I do like Pichu and Raichu a lot better. Raichu just looks so cool with its ears and its long lightning tail. And Pichu looks cool because of its colors and triangular ears. The yellow and black looks so cool yet so cute at the same time. Yeah. But still, the one Pokemon that beats all of them out of all the electric types is Jolteon. Jolteon is definitely one of my top favorite evolutions. I think Jolteon might actually be my second favorite evolution. I think so. Either that or it's Leafeon. Yeah, I love the evolutions. I wish they'd make more evolutions. I'm sure that's what all of you guys want too. I really gotta say, when I found out more about Scarlet and Violet, I was really disappointed. That's why I decided not to get it. Just the Pokemon designs were a disappointment. The story was a disappointment. It's a good thing I decide to find out more about it before I decide to buy it. I know I would have been not happy with it. Let's hope that the next generation Pokemon game will not disappoint. Still want to find out more about it, but we don't have any more information about it. Well, anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Sorry about my coughing, but I'm still a little sick. And hey guys, if you want me to upload more videos, if you want me to be more consistent, if you want me to upload more vlogs more often, you gotta let me know. You gotta leave comments, you gotta support me more. If you want to see more, just let me know in the comments and do what you can to support me. Don't forget about my Ko-Fi, Victoria Lampini, Victoria Lampos. Just $2 a month would mean a lot to me. But yeah, thanks for watching the video. And remember, if you do like these videos, be sure to comment me and let me know. And I'll be sure to do my best to make more. Okay, see ya.